Hi guys, it's Rike here and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Rike and I review a lot of activewear, so if you're into that kind of stuff, you just keep watching. Today I thought, I like colors a lot, I like prints, and sometimes I like to put together little outfits for you as inspiration. And today I thought I'm going to take two pieces with prints because, sometimes that can be a little difficult to figure out how to pair prints, and I'm going to show you how combining your prints with different colors can change the way your outfit looks. That was the idea of it. Maybe this sounds dumb, I don't know. I think this is gonna be great, obviously, So I picked one pattern top, this one here, we're gonna talk about that one in a second, and one pattern legging, and we're gonna find some leggings to match with this top, and we're gonna find some sports bras to match with this legging. And we're going to see how, the outfit is going to look very, very different depending on what we pair with these particular pieces. And I will start with the top. This is a long sleeve top from the Moana Smile Club. I think this pattern was called Fairy something. I'm going to put it in the item description box, obviously. And I got this in the beginning of the year, and I've been really, really liking this because it's so colorful. So you can see all these different colors. And we have some pink, some blue, some green, white, yellow, some emojis in there, and the flowers are smiling at you, also some orange. So a lot of different options. Because I know sometimes prints can be a little overwhelming, and if you find prints a little overwhelming, then a top is going to be the perfect starting point for you. And there you can match it with a lot of colored, just solid colored leggings. And then that's kind of going to take away a little bit from the print being too overwhelming. So if you don't really dare to wear prints, I highly suggest you're going to go get a sports bra or a little top and, just start from there. And yeah, so this top is super, super, super soft. So it has a brushed fabric. We have thumb holes. The sleeves are a little short on me. That's the only downfall of this top, but I don't really need thumb holes anyway. And we do have a round neck here. It is quite short for being a long sleeve top, so I definitely wouldn't really wear a sports bra underneath. And it is double lined. So you have this thick fabric that is double lined. So you'll be fine not wearing a sports bra unless of course you need all the support. But I'm not gonna wear a sports bra with this top basically. And it usually stayed in place well for me, so nothing was exposed basically. Material wise, this is, let me see if I can still find that, on the little tag here, 82% polyester and 18% elastane. This is a size small, but a size medium would have also worked, but the size small works fine with the sleeves as well. I sometimes size up in long sleeves for the biceps, and also the back, but here I stuck with the small and it was perfectly fine. And yeah, if you want to see the video where I got this top, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what happened to that package, because that was an interesting story. I'm just going to link that video up here. And we of course also need to talk about our first bottom so that we can see this top on with something, right? So keep this in mind. This is our top. And then the first legging that I want to pair this with are these leggings. I already showed this combination off earlier this year because this was the first thing I kind of was thinking of, and I was surprised at how well it worked. So this is going to be our starting point. These are the Buffbunny collection Material Girl leggings. This is an older color. It's called Tula Teal, and it is a teal color, a little bit more leaning green, which kind of matches with all the green we had in here. So you would be thinking, okay, if I want to start finding a color that matches, I'm going to try to find something that matches exactly. But you don't necessarily need to do that, which is what happens with these leggings. So they do fit, they do match, but they're not exactly matching a single color in here. They're just kind of matching somewhat with some of the colors. I feel like you can find a little bit of that blue in there, and you can definitely also find some of that green in these leggings. So they work even though none of these colors in the print are the exact color. And of course, you could always wear this with black, but that's boring, right? So we have the Tula Teal here. And these Material Girl leggings are ribbed all the way through, very, very stretchy, high-waisted, a little bit of a dip here in the front for some lower tummy compression, and then a nice deep V here for the glutes. A little metal coin logo, no side seam detailing whatsoever. So these are really, really, really comfy leggings, very, very stretchy leggings. And of course, if you ever want to shop anything from Buffbunny collection, I do have a code with them. It's called it's Rike, which gives you 10% off. You won't be able to find this exact color, but you'll still be able to find the Material Girl ribbed leggings on their website. No front seam, by the way, no top seam. And I would say, let's see that first combination on. All right, this is already a true and tested combo. I already got compliments on this one, and I know this one surprisingly works. And yeah, so let's quickly talk about this top, and then we won't have to talk about it. I show you the top matched with the other bottoms. So let's, we'll just go through it once. So this is definitely like a more short-lined long sleeve top. Don't know if you can really wear a sports bra underneath because it is so short-lined, but it doesn't really move or budge at all. Support-wise, I'm actually quite tucked in, and I would give this a solid medium support. Sleeves are long, but not quite long enough for me if I wanted to wear the thumb holes, because the thumb holes are here. So that's kind of like pulling a little bit on my thumbs. But if I, otherwise it's a good length. Like they should definitely have been a little bit longer if, I was supposed to use the thumb holes, because this gets a little bit uncomfortable after a while. But I guess if you don't have long arms, I mean, I didn't think I had long arms, but I guess maybe I do have slightly longer arms. But yeah, if you have shorter arms, you'll probably be fine. But for me, I mean, the sleeve length is perfect. I don't really need the thumb holes, so all is good here. This is a pattern top, so you don't really see nippage too much because the pattern is distracting. And we also have 2 thick layers of the fabric here in the body, so that's perfectly fine. And I sometimes do size up for the arms, but here, yes, it's tight, but it works and it's stretchy. Maybe I can feel a little bit here under my arms, but that's about it. And I've also worn this top for like a full day, and it was perfectly fine. And then in the back, there's not much happening here either, so you just have like a super, normal back here. Nothing special going on. We also don't really have any thick themes or anything. Thick themes. And otherwise it's comfy. It keeps me tucked in. It doesn't move, because if it was moving a little bit, I'd be a little bit worried because it's so short, but like it stays put. It's definitely going to warm you a little bit, give you a little bit of coverage here, and yeah, higher around neck, but not too high. And like I said, so many colors in there. The print is really, really, really cute. And yeah, I decided to pair this with these teal colored Buffbunny Material Girl leggings, and these leggings are super, super, super stretchy, so there's definitely like a ton of space. They're ribbed, so you can see that ribbed texture here. You have a slightly lower V here in the front to kind of give you a little bit more compression, but honestly, there's not a lot of compression happening in these leggings in general. And then we have a nice, deep V here for the glutes, a metal logo, and then no side seams, nothing whatsoever. 7/8 length on me, and they're definitely really, really stretchy and really comfy. More of a lounge legging for me, or like a yoga legging, but like not necessarily something I'd be reaching for a HIIT workout or something like super sweaty, but they're really, really comfy. And I like how high-waisted they are. You can see they're really, really nice and high. My belly button is down there, and yeah, I'm tucked in, but not necessarily like super compressed or anything, but they're flattering and cute and comfy. And the color is also gorgeous. But yes, so this works together super, super well, I think. The teals of color here is, of course, much darker than any of the colors we have in the print, but for some reason it really complements the print, I think. And let's see the next combo. All right, now we saw combination number 1. I have 2 more leggings for you, so we can kind of see you know, what else could match with this. And obviously, as I already mentioned, maybe your first thought would be like, oh, I'm gonna see if I have something that matches any of the colors in this print. So going from that idea, I have these little pink leggings that basically about match that pink color in the flowers. It's not 100%, but it's like 98% there. And these are the Amen Shape Seamless Leggings. Yes, I thought, did I forget? No. These are the Amen Shape Seamless Leggings. We don't have a front seam, no top seam. A ribbed waistband here. And these are really, really, really soft and stretchy, not very squat proof because it's also a light color, but like they feel really, really comfy. And Amen is a Swedish brand. They do a lot of seamless stuff. This was like a new seamless style they did now and just brought it recently. We have a little tone and tone silicone logo. And then the idea is that there's somewhat a scrunch, but it's not really a very obvious scrunch. So it's just like that little seam here in the back kind of goes in between the cheeks a little bit better than some of their previous seams. But it's like not obviously very scrunchy. It just does that thing, basically. You know, you'll have to see it on to believe it, kind of, to know what I mean. But yeah, definitely not the most squat proof, but feels really, really, really comfy. And then, of course, also, that's what Amen always does. We have like slight V-glute detailing here as well to kind of, yeah, just flatter the glutes a little bit more than maybe some other seamless leggings do. And that all of that without really being like a super like intense scrunch, a super annoying scrunch. Because I don't know about you, but I personally don't really like scrunchies, scrunches that much, booty scrunches. And yeah, I figured this could also be a great combination, and let's see it on. All right, legging number 2, and now I feel like this outfit looks a lot lighter than before because now we have the light pink here complementing the pink that we have in the top itself. But yeah, I feel like this kind of like really lightens up the outfit. It doesn't accentuate the top as much anymore, but it still complements it, but it definitely makes it a very, very different look. Let me know if you agree, but you know, that's what I feel, what I feel right now. So it's really, really interesting and fun to see how changing whatever you pair with a certain item, you know, to see how that changes the whole outfit basically. And I would say it's a pretty substantial change. But let's talk about these leggings. So these are the Shape Seamless Leggings from Amen. Really, really, really stretchy and soft. And they do have a high waist as well. We have a wide ribbed waistband. That gives you definitely a little bit more compression than what we got from the previous leggings from Buffbunny collection. These are not very squat proof. They are a very light color, but yeah, just keep that in mind. They're definitely not that squat proof. And, you know, I still think they're cute and I like the color a lot. I like how high-waisted these are. I like how I'm tucked in here. We don't have a front seam. We also don't have a top seam, just like with the previous leggings, but we don't have the ribbed structure all over. So you just have like a little bit of a textured fabric here, but the ribbing is basically only here in this part. And then in the back, we have a seam that goes a little bit more between the cheeks than the Buffbunny collection one. We have a slight V, not as extreme. And length is basically 7/8 length still, but the fabric is really, really soft and comfy. Definitely more of a seamless than that ribbed legging we saw before, but like still very, very comfy. I feel like this one maybe you could wear for a HIIT workout, especially because I get a little bit more compression, so I definitely wouldn't expect this to slide down, whereas the other ones sometimes do slide down on me. And also this material is a little bit more lightweight, so definitely would be a little bit more quick drying. But yeah, let me know what you think of this color combination. Which one's your favorite so far? Like I said, this one really, really changes the outfit and makes it look a lot lighter. Does not accentuate the top as much. And yeah, but it complements it, like I already said. So it's just a whole different outfit. Like I feel like it's very pink, it's very girly now. The other one was kind of like a little bit more cool toned and a little bit more maybe toned down, whereas this is like super girly. But let's move on. All right, and on to legging number 3. So remember, this is our top. And we have these. So this is a different green. Very, very, very bright to kind of match the brightness and like the wow effect of this top. Again, this is not particularly a particular color that we have occurring in this top, but we have green, and this is also green. And these are just sports tights from Tchibo. Tchibo is like a little, coffee store that has a bunch of random stuff, and I usually like checking them out. And depending on when this video that you're currently watching is coming out, I might have either already reviewed those or the review of these is still coming. But yeah, so these were, I think, 19 euros or something. Regular price, I think 35 or something like that. And this is a really fun color. So when I saw this color, I was like, oof, I need to have this because it's like so bright. And I feel like with a lot of neon colors, they do match really, really, really well with like other bright things. So that's why I was like, this could be good. So these leggings are made from a performance material, very, very sleek, very soft, also feels really, really stretchy. Then we do have some side seams here. So you have some side seams here in the front, or kind of like side, but like still kind of more frontal. And then also in the back here. And then there's some seams or one seam kind of crossing the calf here. Straight across glute seams. No top seam, but we have kind of like a thicker kind of waistband that is definitely a little bit more compressive. And we also do have a front seam on those. I usually never really have an issue with the Tchibo front seams. And we also do have one pocket. So you have one side has a pocket and all the seams that the other side has as well. But yeah, they just, for some reason, they didn't put the pocket on both sides, or both pockets on both sides, I guess. That's maybe the only like complaint I have with these, that I would have preferred the pockets on both sides if you're already putting pockets on. And the seams for the pockets are there. But that's fine. And then in the back, we do have also some seams here that come up into the waistband for a little bit more accentuation there. And then there is also kind of like a bonded edge here at the bottom around your ankle, but it's not too tight. So I think that should be fine. And I would say, let's see it on. And last but not least, our neon green leggings here. And again, this one creates a very different look. It's less girly. It's a little bit more cool, but it's still like very light and very spring summer. Whereas the first legging, was also cool, but like it was more of a darker, like transitioning from winter to spring, whereas now we're like full on spring summer. I hope you agree. I mean, it's hard to describe, right? But like I still feel like this fits, but like it's definitely like a little bit different. And it brings maybe the green out a little bit more. It also does not accentuate the top as much as the first legging did, simply because it is still a lighter legging. So I feel like the darker legging definitely like accentuated the top a little bit more, but it complements it again, And these leggings are really, really fun. They are high-waisted as well. We have this like thicker band here that definitely gives you also a good amount of compression. No top seam, but like this is a fall-on elastic basically. We do have a front seam here. I don't really have a lot of problems with this front seam, but do not try to pull these up like as high as possible. Then if you did that, you'd probably get a little bit of a camel toe issue. But like, I mean, they are high-waisted anyway, so I don't really need to pull them up more than this. We do have one side pocket. I kind of prefer that, there would be a pocket on the other side as well, especially because sometimes, I'm like to put my hands in my pockets if I have some. I don't need them, but, if I have them, it's nice to do that. And you have a little bit of seam detailing. So we have 2 seams here, and then they go together, and this is where the pocket is. And we have the exact same seam detailing here on this side, just they didn't put the pocket there. And like, if you already have the detailing with the seams, that basically can create a pocket, just put the pocket there, right? And then in the back, we just have straight across glute seams, but the seams sit high enough. And then lengthwise, this is again 7/8 length on me. We also do have some seams, I don't know if you can see them, but like cutting here across the top of the calf here, basically. I don't really feel them, so they're not super annoying or anything, not really cutting in. And overall, this is definitely a performance legging. I can definitely picture myself wearing these for like a HIIT workout or like a super sweaty workout where I jump around a lot and stuff like that, because they have this thick elastic band, so they're going to stay up. They are a very sleek performance material, so definitely sweat wicking and quick drying. And yeah, this is definitely the most performance leggings out of the 3M I showed you now. And I think this is a really fun color combo. Like for some reason, I feel like the greens definitely is what I would keep combining with this. The pink maybe was a little bit too girly for me, a little bit too much. But like both the teal and this color, which, you know, they're both kind of like greenish, right? I feel like those work really well. But yeah, let's move on. All right, now you've seen 3 options. Let me know which of these leggings was your favorite paired with the top. And now we can move on to our patterned legging. I'm just trying to pick it up from the floor. There we go. So we have this pattern. This is also a flower pattern, like a floral pattern. This is a Rosa legging from Buffbunny collection from their That 70s collection. So I think we've had this one 2 years ago. And obviously you might not be able to get that exact piece, but you know, it's the idea that I think counts for this one, that we're just looking at what colors do we have in this print and how can we kind of style the print and how does the outfit like change depending on what color you pair it with, basically. So this one has a bunch of colors in it. We have some red, some pink, darker blue, lighter blue. So like all kinds of different shades of blue and then red and pink and also some white. So those flowers here, the small ones here, are white. And these leggings are double brushed Nuber fabric. That Nuber fabric is always like super hugging. 74% nylon, 26% spandex, no front seam, no top seam. And then in the back we have curved glute seams. You might be able to tell, you know, but the print is very busy. So I find it very hard to tell where the seams are when the print is so busy, but you know, I kind of think it's really fun. And these are usually a 7/8 length on me. And with prints, they're usually printed on the lightest color in the print. Now with these ones, that means because we have white, the print is printed on white. Some people don't like that, and usually I find for the tops it's less extreme or less of an issue than for the bottoms. But with the bottoms, if you're like me and you have a bigger butt, you know, it might kind of stretch out a lot and make it a little bit lighter. So if you do not like that, then you can always pick a pattern if you still want to try patterns for your bottoms that doesn't really have too light colors in there, or maybe it's already kind of like watercolor-esque anyway. So those can be a little bit better if that's a concern for you, that you don't really want it to pull a little whiter around your wider areas. But I personally don't care that much. And I know like with some prints it's a little bit more extreme than with others. But you know, and if you don't like that at all, if it's not your thing at all, then just try a pattern top, you know, like we talked about. That's kind of like the entry piece for trying patterns, just a little top. But yeah, so these are the leggings we're dealing with. And then of course we're going to talk about the first top so we can see the leggings on with something. And easy peasy, of course, I could just go with a pattern, but this is a reversible bra, so we're gonna go with the other side of that bra, which is the base color of the print, which is a dark blue. So this is the reversible sports bra from Buffbunny collection. I think it's called Reversible Sports Bra, just a very simple name. And this one is midnight navy, so that's the color here. The print on the inside is obviously that blue floral print. And this sports bra, like I already said, is reversible, which is kind of clever if you know, want to try or like want to have different options. But it also means we do not have removable cup pads in here. However, it's again this Nuber fabric, super, super soft and brushed, very, very comfy. We have like this wider neckline. We have thin spaghetti straps. They're not adjustable, but they're stretchy. And then in the back, you do have a logo. So you have that on both sides, of course. You need to know this Buffbunny collection. And we do have an elastic under the chest to keep you a little bit of, like a little bit more tucked in. But yeah, so we are going to try the midnight navy with the pattern. And of course, this is going to work perfectly because, you know, it's kind of meant to fit. But yeah, that's our starting point. Let's see it on. All right, first combo here with these leggings. Let's talk about the leggings quickly before we move on to the sports bra. So these are the Buffbunny collection Rosa leggings, like a very, very simple, basic legging, really, really nicely high-waisted, like actually, like really, really high. My belly button is down there. We do not have a top seam. We also do not have a front seam. And to be fair, I don't feel like a ton of compression in the waistband, so I wish there was a little bit more, but it is fine. And they also dip a little bit lower here in the front. Yeah, to give you a little bit more compression, but like I said, I don't really feel it that much. We don't have any side seams. These are 7/8 length on me. And then in the back, we have a nice deep V here for the glutes. And as I already discussed, of course, because these are a darker print and they're printed on white, you can definitely see that my butt and my hips are stretching this out a little bit more here than, for example, in the waistband. So it's a little bit darker here. Now, I personally don't mind this until it's like, you know, unless it's like super extreme. But I feel like here with these flowers, it's not like as intense. But let's say you had like a black legging and it was printed on white and not a lot of print on it, just like a few things. And it pulls like really, really light, then I might not appreciate that. But I feel like this is fine. Like this for me is perfectly fine. The leggings are made from a double brush material, so super soft. I am hugged enough, but wish I was a little bit more hugged in the waistband. But let's move on to the sports bra. So of course, this is going to match nicely. It's a darker combination. We do have that dark blue here that is also the base color for the print. So you can kind of see that it really matches perfectly. This is midnight navy, and the sports bra is reversible, so we don't have removable cup pads in here, but it's double lined with this thicker, soft brushed material. We have thinner straps here, and I wish those were adjustable, but they're not. Like, you know, I could get a little bit more lift if they were. And we do have like a slightly scooped neckline here, not too much cleavage, but like I said, they're gonna slide down. It's like it usually slides down on me a little bit, and then you might get a little bit more cleavage. We also do have an elastic under the chest here. It is more of a short line sports bra. And then in the back, it's a very, very simple, kind of like just a Y racer bag. The strap here can move a little bit in this loop there. And we also do have a little Buffbunny collection logo. But overall, this is more of a simple sports bra, not super high support, definitely more light. And definitely not something I'd be choosing for an intense HIIT workout, but it's good enough for like lounging, for doing some lighter activities, also some lifting. And overall, you know, this combination works, but I'm more of a fan of like colors. But yeah, let me know what you think. This is definitely like your solid combo. Choose the base color of the legging with a print and you're good to go. But let's move on. Let's see the other options. All right, moving on. So with this one, as I already mentioned, we have quite a lot of options if you just want to pick colors that are in here, because we have white, we have lighter blue, we have darker blue, we have like a middle color blue, middle dark blue, whatever. We have pink and we have red. So many options. Now we already did like a dark blue, And I figured, you know, we should either try red or pink. I currently don't have a red sports bra accessible. I know I have a lot of red sports bras. So I figured we go with a pink. So this is bubblegum pink. This is the Flower Power sports bra. So it has a flower pattern of its own, but it's like tone and tone. So it's not gonna like, you know, the flowers kind of match even what flowers we have in here. So that could be really, really fun. And they're not gonna be like too obvious and too in your face. So this should work out fine. Now, of course, this kind of matches ideally because this is a sports bra from the same collection. So that pink we have here, this bubblegum pink, is exactly the same pink as in the print. But even if it wasn't the exact same pink, the flowers in the pink color are very, very small, so it wouldn't matter too much. The Flower Power sports bra I like a lot, and I have in like 3 different colors because it's made from a jacquard fabric, which means it's super, super soft and stretchy and very comfortable. It's a knitted fabric, and the print, or like, yeah, the print, I guess, is kind of knitted in. So it's like very structured, and I do like a structured textured fabric as well. This is a high neck sports bra, also long line, so it kind of feels a little bit like a crop top. We do have removable cup pads in here, and then you also have a little coin logo on the side. And in the bag, we do have a super cute strappy bag. You have a little flower-shaped ring here, a flower-shaped metal ring, and then you do have a little bra clasp situation. I'm usually not the biggest fan of these bra clasp closures, but with this one, it's okay. So I don't mind it here. I just really like these because I like a high neck moment. These are so comfy. Like I said, I'm saying these because I have them in 3 colors, like I already mentioned. But yeah, figured this could be a good fit. Let's see it on. All right, something slightly different. Now we have bubblegum pink, which is also part of the print. And, you know, it definitely matches, but it definitely gives you an entirely different vibe than that first combo we saw. I personally really, really like the sports bra. It's like one of my favorites, I think, from Buffbunny collection, and that's saying a lot because they do quite a good amount of really good sports bras. And this is made from a jacquard fabric, which is so soft and stretchy. Support is, I would say, light to medium support, but you're definitely very tucked in because we have this high neck here, good side boob coverage, and it's long line. So we have this band under the chest, no elastic, but like this band, removable cup pads here. And yet you have that flower print on there, which is really, really, really cute. I mean, it's not really a print, right? It's stitched in. And then in the back, you have this hook and eye closure, or whatever you call it. And then you also do have a very strappy back, the flower ring here in the middle. And it's just super, super comfy. It's kind of like a crop top, right? So not really necessarily a sports bra, but it could double as a crop top. And I just really, really, you know, like how it feels. And I think the pink is really fun to combine with this. It lightens up the outfit a little bit and kind of brings out some of the pinkish, reddish flowers that we have in here. So definitely complements it and yeah, just lightens things up a little bit. But let's move on to the next option. All right, last sports bra option. Now this is not the exact same light blue as in the print, but this is called Bubbles Blue. I think this is the Bubbles Blue one because I have another light blue in the sports bra. But I think this is the Bubbles Blue one. And it matches pretty well with the light blue in here. And again, it wouldn't really matter too much because it is a light blue and it's close enough. And this is the Candy Wrap sports bra. A customer favorite that they've been bringing back from Buffbunny collection. I noticed this was all Buffbunny collection pieces now, but it's mainly about the colors. And this one is also made from Nuber fabric, so super soft double brushed. And this sports bra has a little wrap detailing here in the front. You have removable cup pads. This one is a little bit less long lined than our second option. The Flower Power sports bra, we have a nice V here. You have thick elastic straps, some metal detailing, which makes this look quite fun and interesting and elegant. Adjustable straps, and then in the back, you do have some crisscross elastic detailing. The straps also crisscross. And this is kind of a high support moment, but to be fair, the straps are made from, elastic, and that kind of cuts in after a while for me at least. So it cuts into those straps. So not my favorite for all day wear, but it looks kind of cute. It makes the boobs look really good as well. So I like it for that, you know, and the color is really, really pretty. I like a nice baby blue, a nice light blue. And I figured this could be a good combination as well. Let's see it on. All right, and another lighter option, but this time a light blue. This is Blue Bubbles. And even though it lightens up the outfit, I still think it, or I do think it really gives it a different tone than the pink that we saw. It's also fun, this is blue bubbles, and the pink I showed you was bubblegum pink, huh? Yes, but let's talk about the sports bra. So this is the Candy Wrap sports bra from Buffbunny collection. You can also adjust the chest a little bit so you get a little bit more cleavage. This is definitely also a long line option here. We do have this little wrap detail. This is the same fabric as the leggings now. Super, super soft and brushed, removable cup pads, and then we have really good side boob coverage, but you're definitely getting a little bit of cleavage here. Of course, depending on how big your chest is, I don't get a ton, but I get a little bit. And then we do have this metal detailing here, which I really think is super pretty. And then in the back, you have the crisscross straps, crisscrossing up there, and then also, you know, crisscrossing back here. This one particularly, not this one. And yes, it is, you know, a little bit stretchy because you have those elastics, but the straps are definitely not the most comfy, and you can kind of feel them here a little bit along the edges and then also along the traps. So definitely not something I would recommend to, you know, if you are planning to wear your sports bra for a full day. So that's usually not the sports bras I go for a full day wear. The other two I showed you with this outfit, you know, I can see myself wearing for a full day, and I've definitely done it before. I've also done it with this one, but it just wasn't, you know, the most enjoyable, let's say that. Like, it's fine, but I prefer not to feel the sports bras I'm wearing. Like, you know, I don't want to constantly be reminded which sports bra I picked that day. So with the other two, I don't really feel anything. Like, you know, yes, I know I'm wearing something, but like, it's not, oh, it's this one. But with this one, I can definitely tell. And I really wish they would make the straps out of just the Nubri fabric. That would like 100% make this a little bit better. But otherwise, it's super, super cute. Definitely a little bit more supportive. Like high support for me for sure in the size small. I've also tried it in medium to try out if the straps are a little bit more comfy. Didn't really do too much of a difference. And then it was more of a medium support, so it really also depends on how you size. But yeah, I would say with the small, which is my normal size, I do get a high support in this one, and it's a cute looking high support sports bra, right? So that's always good. And yeah, it's a different kind of, you know, vibe with this whole outfit. Like I said, this light blue definitely fits because we have it also in the print itself, not this particular colorway, but like a very, very similar one. And that's why it also still complements the print quite a lot, but it definitely gives you different vibes than the bubblegum pink. But let's move on. All right, and with that, we've also seen all three sports bra options that I showed you here for these leggings. And let me know which one was your favorite, which combination you liked the best, and you know what you would have paired with these leggings. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. And yeah, this concludes our little pattern solid video, I guess. I don't know, you know, I mean, it concludes it for sure, but yeah, this concludes this video. Let's say that. So it is conclusion time, you know, as per usual. And yeah, do let me know what your favorite combinations were, what you would have picked color-wise to pair with either our little floral top or our floral bottoms. And if these are pieces you like, let me know if you like prints or if you're a little hesitant, or if you're all for it. And yeah, I'm just curious to hear your thoughts. Let me know how you liked this video also, if you thought this was an interesting, you know, new thing, and if you want to see more of this. And also, of course, always, if you have any feedback, any suggestions for new videos, new brands to try, drop a comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. You can also follow me on Instagram, DM me there, but I'm way more likely to see your comments here on YouTube. So if there's anything you want me to see, drop a comment down below. Otherwise, you can definitely follow me there to select pieces in action, you know, and just like some fun outdoor yoga shots and that kind of stuff. And yeah, let me know if you liked this video. I hope you did. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you haven't done so yet, give it your thumbs up, and also you can subscribe to my channel so you get notified about all the new videos that are coming out. And I have a lot of stuff planned, so believe me, you don't want to miss a video. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!